A good example from our past, Star Springs past, of data being dirty. There was a large commercial lending project we were working on. And one of the most important pieces of the vision for what the bank wanted to do was allowing the staff that were underwriting commercial loans for clients to have a full 360-degree view of the customer and all of their accounts. And one of the things that was very apparent to us as we started to build this out was the way different systems within the bank, your lending systems, your credit systems, there are lots of different systems that a company, or a lot of different products that a commercial entity can have with a bank. And each one of those products has its own system within the bank's ecosystem. And the way those systems were keeping track of customer data and how they had the customer name in place, how they had the format of their account number, how they had the format of their tax ID or their social security number if they were a DBA, was all slightly different between the systems, some of which were very, very old mainframe systems. And one of the first things that we had to do was go through each system, see where those potential mismatches of customer ID and account number could be cleaned up so that when all of that data came into the warehouse where we were keeping these things, it could be matched systematically and then merged so that you see the customer in all of their accounts. What was happening was the customer was showing up and some of their accounts were showing up, but the ones where their customer ID or their account numbers weren't matching up were not showing up in the roll up because they were not recognized by the system as being part of that customer. So making sure that all of the data that you have coming in can be tracked to one entity or can be tracked to one unique piece of data so that you can do proper aggregation and rollups is super important to being able to slice and dice your data in a way that allows you to make actionable decisions. That clean data is a must for that type of thing.